Hello, I'm Alvin Williams, and this is the Vertical Entertainment Report. Yesterday, we explained coin gating, the system that turns free viewers into paying viewers. Today, we answer the question every platform studies closely, and most viewers never think about. Where exactly should the gate go? That decision is called the Paywall episode. It is the last free episode before payment begins. And in vertical entertainment, it may be one of the most important decisions in the entire season. The audience usually doesn't think about the paywall episode. They simply feel it. They are watching. They are invested. The story is heating up. Then suddenly, the next episode is locked. That moment was not random. It was designed. The paywall episode is where free viewing ends and paid viewing begins. Get it right, and curiosity turns into revenue. Get it wrong, and the viewer leaves. Paywall placement is a Goldilocks problem. Put it too early, and the viewer doesn't care yet. Episode 3 may be dramatic, but the audience has only spent a few minutes with the characters. They don't know enough. They don't feel enough. And most people won't pay for characters they don't care about. That's a toll booth on an empty road, but place the paywall too late, and you've given away too much. By episode 30, the viewer may already feel satisfied. The biggest questions may be answered. The urgency fades, and the moment to ask for payment has passed. The sweet spot on many vertical drama apps usually lands somewhere around episode 7 to 10. By then, the viewer knows the characters, understands the conflict, has picked a side, and wants the answer badly enough to consider paying. Here's the professional way to think about it. Free episodes are not a giveaway. They are marketing. The platform is investing story time to acquire a customer. Every free episode has a job. Make the viewer care more, raise the stakes, create attachment, build curiosity. The free window is not charity, it's customer acquisition, paid in story. And the paywall episode is where the relationship changes. The viewer is no longer just sampling. Now they are deciding whether the story is worth money. In mature vertical markets, paywall placement is not treated like a guess. It is tested. Platforms study millions of viewers. They compare different shows, different genres, different markets, different audience behaviors, and they tune the paywall based on data. Romance may behave differently than thriller. A US audience may behave differently than an audience in another country. A weekly pass audience may behave differently than a coin buyer. But one rule remains consistent. The paywall episode should end on the strongest cliffhanger so far. Not just a good cliffhanger, the strongest one, because the app is asking for payment at the exact moment curiosity is at its highest. Now here's the craft lesson for writers and producers. Amateurs write forward. They start at episode 1 and hope the story gets better. Professionals write backward from the wall. Before they write the first episode, they know where the paywall will land. Episode 7, episode 8, episode 9, wherever the strategy says it belongs, then every free episode before it has a job. Introduce the world, make us care, build conflict, raise the stakes, load the questions, and drive the audience toward the strongest unresolved moment yet. The free window is a ramp. The paywall episode is the edge of the cliff. There is also a trust issue here. Some creators think, let's save the best material until after the paywall. That's a mistake. If the free episodes feel weak, viewers will never reach the paywall. The free window must be your best work, not your warm-up. You are not hiding the feast behind the wall. You are serving the first course so well that leaving the table becomes unthinkable. That's how you convert viewers. Now you may be thinking, I'm not on Reel Short. I'm not on Drama Box. Does this apply to me? Yes, every creator has a paywall moment, even if you don't call it that. If you post free clips on social media and send viewers to your own site, the click is your paywall. If you release a free pilot and ask people to support the season, the pilot is your paywall episode. If your newsletter leads to a course, the final paragraph before the offer is the paywall moment. The principle travels everywhere. Give freely until caring peaks, then ask at the peak. And make sure the moment right before the ask is the strongest thing you have. Here's today's assignment. Open a vertical drama app, pick a show, watch until you hit the paywall. Then write down 4 things. Which episode did the paywall land on? What kind of cliffhanger ended that episode? How invested did you feel? On a scale from 1 to 10. And did you pay? Do that with 3 shows, and you'll start seeing the pattern. That's not theory. That's the same research method platforms use, just at kitchen table scale. Here's the VEN perspective. The paywall episode is where storytelling meets business. It is the point where emotion, curiosity, retention, and monetization all collide. That's why it can't be an afterthought. If you're building a vertical series, you should know your paywall episode before you write episode 1. Because the question is not simply, when do we start charging? The real question is, when will the audience care enough to continue? Answer that correctly, and you understand one of the most important mechanics in vertical entertainment. Tomorrow, we'll look at another question that surprises almost everyone. Who is actually watching all of this? And if you're a creator, the answer should change what you write. Do you make vertical content? Where does your paywall land, and why? Send us your story. You could be featured on VEN News. I'm Alvin Williams, and this is VEN News, the global voice of vertical entertainment. We'll see you in the next report.